SOFTWASH TV, what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing well. It's your boy Kyle. Got my wash truck out here. I just finished up for the day, so 2 good-sized jobs in the books for today. Now I'm just prepping the truck for tomorrow. That way I'm set up for success. So I'm kind of front-loading a lot of my jobs this week at the beginning of the week because I got to go to Wilmington at the end of the week. So trying to get as much done as I can, but I'm out here playing with the AR45 because the AR45 is about to go, guys. It's about to go. We're about to put a new pump on here. So if y'all want to, I'll share this moment with you guys. The last spray with the AR45 before we put a new pump on the truck. Let's do it. All right, guys, if y'all watched my video the other day, I did my 2-year review on the AR45. And this thing has been an absolute beast for me. No issues, guys. Check out my review. I go over the AR45, its capabilities, you know, how I've gotten mine to last for 2 years with no issues, guys. So good video, but I talked about the importance of starting your machine when you're on the trigger, guys, because of the pressure spike and how it could damage your pump. So let me put this phone down. That way I can hold the trigger back. I'm gonna start this thing real quick. All right, guys, what's that bagpipe song that you always hear at like military funerals? The bagpipe song. I should have played that whenever I was. It's the last run on the AR45 for now, guys. For now, I'm gonna take this pump off. If you watched one of my most recent videos, I did buy an electric system for a special job that I got coming up, but we're holding off on that right now. And I'm actually putting another pump in this pump's place. You guys always ask me for stuff. The subscribers on this channel, y'all always ask me for stuff. So I've been talking about the AR45 for quite a long time. And people are always like, they're chirping up. They're chirping up and they're saying, but what about this pump? What about this pump? What about this pump? Well, we're going to put it on here because that's what we do. So by the end of the week, we're going to have a new pump in that pump's place, guys. So yeah. That's it, guys. AR45 still running great. Let me measure this. A lot of you guys ask what kind of distance I get out of the AR45. Let's measure this real quick. The Kyle way. I was pretty much standing even with this pump when I was doing a lot of spraying this way. So I'm just gonna measure with my size 12s, guys. Hold on 1 second. We'll just say we start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57. Guys, we're at 58 feet right here. Some of the water went right there, you could tell, but we won't count that. We'll say right around here, 60 feet, guys, back to the truck. So, which ain't bad because it is pretty windy out here. We're getting some good gusts today. So if we were inside, maybe we could get a few more feet. A lot of people ask what kind of distance you should expect out of a 12 volt. And I always tell them anywhere from 40 feet to 50 feet. If there's no wind, you could probably get 50 feet with a 12 volt, guys. But yeah, I would just say 40 feet to be safe with that, just a 12 volt, because you're always going to expect some wind like we have today. So that's the last spray with the AR45, guys. I want to talk about the point of today's video, and that was something that I get asked all of the time, and that is, how much money can I make my first year pressure washing, guys? So I won't talk too long about this because I'll get on a rant. I know I will, but it's hard for me to answer that. It's like impossible for me to answer that, guys, because 1, I don't know your work ethic. 2, I don't know how much money you're putting into marketing, your equipment, how efficient you are. I don't even know if your market could support a pressure washing business. You know, how much competition do you have? There's so many variables you know, that go into how much money you can make. But I'll say this, guys, and you know, this weighs heavy on me because I see a lot of people getting led into pressure washing because people are selling things, and there's promises of how much money you can make and your potential. Can you make a great living? Absolutely. But there's so much BS, there's so much cap on social media, guys. I saw a TikTok the other day of this kid that's got this POS truck with a 4-gallon-a-minute machine in the back, a bunch of jugs, and he's like, made $1 million, made like $900,000 and something in pressure washing. Complete BS, guys. There's so many channels on YouTube where it's like, it's not a pressure washing channel. It's like a guy that goes around and interviews successful companies, and people are like, interview me, interview me. And if you just do simple math, you in your head, you would realize that these dudes are full of cap, guys. They're talking about how they make multiple millions in pressure washing, and they're not, guys. Can you make millions? Absolutely, but you probably need 3-4 trucks on the road to crack that $1 million mark. Can you make multiple 6 figures on a one-man, one-truck operation? Absolutely, guys, but you're going to kill yourself getting above that $200,000, guys. Ask me how I know. Ask me how I know. I have zero work-life balance. There's no such thing as work-life balance, guys. So if you think you're going to have that and be crushing it at the highest level, you're not. So there's just a lot of stuff on YouTube and TikTok that set people up for failure. And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to bash other YouTubers, but you can spot the real ones because everyone's social media is their resume to the world. Some guys do very well on YouTube, and they make content talking about how much they make on certain jobs, how much they make in a year, and you can tell to be like, hey, this guy seems legit. He's got nice rigs. He's been in business years. You know his company. You see it in his videos. He's on jobs himself showing content, so you know this dude's about it. But then there's other people that they never show themselves on job sites. They show everybody else doing work. They show up on other people's job sites. They talk about how they make hundreds of thousands of dollars in pressure washing, or how you can. There's multiple equipment companies that say, yeah, buy this rig and you can make hundreds of thousands of dollars. Can you? Yeah, but you need a serious rig to get up into that high level stuff, and you need to work your butt off. So the majority of people, guys, fall flat on their face in this industry. And a lot of people won't tell you that on social media, guys. So be a free thinker. Try to spot the fake ones. There's a lot of great YouTubers out here that put out great content. If they talk about pricing, that's cool. I really don't talk about pricing. I don't talk about how much I make. But I see a lot of people getting into this because they see pressure washing as a gold rush, guys, and it's not, guys. If y'all get into it, it's hard work, guys. It's hard work. Can you be very successful? Absolutely. I'm proof of that, but don't listen to everything you hear, guys. So I can't answer the question for you how much you're going to make, because I've seen people buy a fancy rig and they can't even crack 50 grand after 2 years. I've seen people do very well, and in a couple years, they've scaled businesses to where they're making $600,000-$700,000. So I see it all, guys, but don't listen to everything you hear. All right, guys, now that we addressed that, thinking about I'm going to pull this pump off of this truck. I don't know. I might do it tomorrow night. It's still Monday, so I might need it, Tuesday and Wednesday. But at the end of the week, we're going to throw a new pump on this truck. So stay tuned, guys. God, I feel that sun on my neck, y'all. God, it feels good. Does it get better than this, guys? Does it get better than this? I'm about to fire the smoker up. We're going to throw a little filet mignon on the smoker. We're going to do some snow crab legs. Y'all know them $99 boys. They ain't eating good like this, y'all. Them $99 boys, they eating beanies and weenies and top ramen. So get after it, guys. I'm going to eat good tonight. I'm going to finish up the day. I'm going to throw some yard signs out there. Speaking of yard signs, how about I'm driving around? I did yard signs last night, put signs out. Driving around today, my sign's gone and somebody else's sign's down the whole road. My sign's gone, somebody else's signs are up. Y'all boys playing with fire. Y'all know that, right? Karma's a bitch. I'm just saying. I'll get with you guys. Peace.